Hi, I'm Niall from Gulfstream Boat Sales. Today I want to show you around a 2008 Larsen 180 Sport. This is a stock boat of ours, so it's been prepared for sale to the higher standards. It's been offered with a 3-month warranty to start at the beginning of the 2018 season. It's a great little package. It's fitted with a wakeboard tower. It has a 3-litre Volvo Penta, 135 horsepower stern drive engine. Comes complete with a UK spec Snipe road trailer as well. Has the covers. It's just a great little water sports package, great starter boat. So it looks a bit different. It's got yellow accents on the interior, upholstery as well. So it's going to stand out from the crowd. You don't see too many yellow boats around. They're nice and bright and vibrant, and it's different to all the usual run-of-the-mill stuff around. The rub rail is in perfect condition down this port side. We've got a nice Larsen badge on the back end of it here, vinyl Larsen badge. We've got this little sort of checker plate design in the graphic on the side of it as well that complements that yellow stripe. This boat has never been anti-fouled, so the hull bottom is still in perfect condition. As far as we know, it's always been kept on the trailer, so it's been launched and recovered. It's never been left in the water, so that's great. So you got the original gel coat on the bottom of the boat. And also, there's virtually no trailer damage. Often on boats like that, you'll find that they've been, a lot of chunks have been taken out of the nose from being put off and on the trailer so much, but this one's perfect. There's no scratches in the gel coat there at all. Coming down along the starboard side of the boat, it's also in perfect condition. Rub rail's great, cleats are great, the gel coat's great. This is like a nice sort of off-white, like creamy colour. It's a very rich looking colour in the gel. Taking a look at the stern, we've got a nice full width integrated swim platform. It's probably 18 inches or so deep. It's all moulded non-skid. We've got a fold-in 3-step stainless steel boarding ladder. We've got an integrated stainless steel ski towing eye at the back, so if you're pulling like towables, water toys, inflatables, or if you're pulling a mono skier, you'd probably tow from down here. And then if you're towing people on wakeboards or kneeboards, you can use the tow point at the top of the tower. So you've got both. As I said, the boat is fitted with a Volvo Penta 3-litre 135 horsepower stern drive engine, and it's matched up to this SX drive. So this is a really smooth drive. Because this is a stock boat of ours, we go through it with a fine-tooth comb. We fully service the engines, fully service the drives. We make sure everything's working on the boat, and we just try and put them out in as close to new condition as we possibly can. So this drive has been fully serviced, the engine's been fully serviced. We've changed the impeller, we've changed spark plugs, all the usual stuff. Being the sport model, this Larsen 180 has a full width bench seat across the back. It has 2 bucket style seats at the front, one for the helmsman, one for the front seat passenger with flip up bolsters, and then has that full width sun pad across the back. So I always quite like the sport seating layout. It sort of feels a bit cozier. The floor of the boat is fully fiberglass lined, so it's a full fiberglass liner throughout the deck. The helm position of this boat has a very sporty feel to it. Nice big instruments up front, the speedo and the rev counter. They're nice white face dials with chrome bezels. We've also got oil pressure gauge, temperature gauge, trim gauge, and then a wee blank here. The boat is fitted with an integrated Lawrence digital depth sounder, so it's over here on the right hand side. As I said, this boat performs surprisingly well. I've driven loads of entry-level bow riders, 17, 18 footers with 3-litre engines, 4.3s, and by and large, the 3-litre is it's popular with people because it's quite easy to run, it's economical, it's a good starting point if you're first getting into boating. You don't want anything that's going to be sort of scary fast, but the performance often leaves a little bit to be desired, particularly if you're used to boating. But this one is probably the best going entry-level bow rider I've driven with a 3-litre engine. I don't know how they've done it, the hull design, but this boat planes in a heartbeat, runs right up to 45 miles an hour, really enthusiastic through the turns and stuff. It feels like a real sporty boat. It's maybe enhanced by the nice helm and the sporty seat and stuff. You don't normally get these sort of features on an entry-level boat, but whatever it is about it, it just feels like a more sort of, there's more driver enjoyment in this boat than virtually any other entry-level bow rider I've driven. So it's a real credit to the Larsen brand. If you're getting into it and you can't decide whether to go for a 3-litre or a 4.3, I think you'd be pleasantly surprised about how the performance out of this 3-litre, and also you obviously get all the fuel economy benefits, and they're cheaper to service and all that sort of stuff as well. So it sort of has the best of both worlds. Access into the bow is through this opening windscreen section. So again, all the hinges and supports, the little rubber stopper and stuff for the windscreen is all in perfect condition. It's a really wide entryway because the boat's almost 7.5 feet wide. That means you've got a nice wide entryway here as well, so not a pinch point. The wakeboard tower on this boat is a really desirable upgrade. These things take a lot of load and they transmit that through the hull of the boat. And if you bolt this in a silly place or you don't properly reinforce the mounting points, then it'll crack the hull in no time at all. You get a little stress crack coming out. The worst ones I've seen have like stress cracks almost 2 feet either side of the mounting points, and they're doing proper damage to the hull. This one has absolutely no cracking around any of the mounting points. It has been properly done. It's completely solid. The way to check it is you grab the tower and give it a really good shake. And if the tower starts wobbling and the boat's not really moving, then that's a bad sign. If the whole thing is moving together and the tower is solidly bolted to the hull and it's not moving relative, that's a good sign. So that's exactly what this one's doing. You know, the tower's solid, the whole thing's moving, there's no stretch cracks, it's been properly fitted, and it's going to last the lifetime of the boat. Just a quick one, I actually forgot earlier to put the carpets in the boat, so we have the original factory carpets for it as well. So you see the little button poppers that are around the edge of the deck. You just button the carpet down in, and it's a full one-piece carpet that goes right the way up to the front of the bow and covers the entire floors. If you like the look of this Larson 180 Sport and you want to find out more about it, then please sign up for VIP access on our website at gulfstreamboatsales.com. All you have to do is pop your name and email address into the box below this video on our site at gulfstreamboatsales.com, and you can get VIP access, which is completely free. Once you've logged in, then navigate back to the Larson 180 Sport page and you can watch our full-length video tour where we go through everything in much more detail. We show you in all the nooks and crannies, all the storage compartments. You can have a really good look around the engine bay. You can also watch the full extent of the water test footage that we have of this boat and just get a better idea of what it can do and whether it might be the right one for you. That video is going to be around about 25 minutes long, and it'll just give you a better idea of what the boat is all about. So that's sign up for VIP access at gulfstreamboatsales.com. Thanks very much for watching the video.